Yeah, the Dumber Zone, I think.
That
Dumber Zone.
they were nice guys. Very cool.
The truck right now is not working, so I didn't go to work today. But
Oh yeah.
Eddie came by to drop off check and whatnot.
Oh nice.
So normally my Friday bid is when we get paid at work or whatever. Like
Yeah.
I have to go. There's one of them another old man bit type thing. Like I
Go
switched
on.
banks. I think I've told you we switched banks. I went to Capital One because it was just
Because you're in the
something
because you're in the
that's
mob. You're in the mob. Yes.
so something that's everywhere. So then they used to have branches. We used to
Yeah.
go deposit. They didn't have a lot, but they had branches. So then they closed the branches.
Wait, hang on,
Okay.
hang on. We need a pre-produced. We need something for this because this is part of your. What is this? What are we calling this?
I don't know.
No. You almost beat up an old lady at Walmart because you wanted to scan the way you wanted to scan.
They wanted to scan the way they wanted to scan.
Well, I mean they kind of have you by the balls because you want the product. We need to call this something. But go ahead. It's Run the Ball Light by Adrian, presented by Adrian. Go ahead.
But yeah. So they closed the branches. So then they had Capital One branded ATMs at all Targets. So you could still go to a Target and deposit your check or deposit cash, and it'd be available right away because it was a legit Capital One ATM. So I could deposit my check, available right away, no issues. So then they stopped with the ATMs. So there's no more ATMs. There's no branches. There's no ATMs. So now the only way to do it is either you do it with taking a picture through the app on your phone, but then it's like they release like 25% like the next day, and then 48 hours later maybe the other 25%, and then like 72 hours later the rest of it. And it's like, that's some bullshit. So what they do now, so what I have to do, I have to go cash my check, right? Like a illegal immigrant. I have to go
Oh
cash my
my
check
God.
at the
Go
check
on.
cashing place. I have to pay the fee so they can cash my check by $4.50. But I go to Kroger, so I have to cash my check, and then once they give me the cash, I have to go to Walgreens and make a deposit, and then it's available in my account. And every time I go, everybody's like, why don't you switch banks? I'm like, switch banks. And I had to go through all this mess of switching up all my numbers for all my bills, for all the automated shit. You know how that is. Like, then you have to switch. You have to basically, you forget what it is. So you have to kind of let shit get turned off or get canceled. And you're like, oh, that's another one that I had on the card, I guess. So you have to go in there and update it and whatever.
Well, so what I'm hearing you say is that you bank just like Dan gets dinner for his family.
Yeah, I have to go to 2 or 3 different places just to get one thing done. But
Okay,
anyway, when I
cool.
go to Kroger, that's my thing. I go to Kroger, I cash my check, and I just walk around the store. Like one of my bits,
Take a
like
phone
Dan's,
call.
yes, like Dan's bit about going to get his walks at Home Depot. I like doing that too, just to go to Home Depot. But there's a weird thing. There's an old man thing that has come about after being old. I love just like shopping, window shopping at the grocery store, like just looking at ingredients, like just things.
So,
Yes, just see things and just rolling around the car like, oh, that's a new spice. Like,
there
yeah,
hasn't
that's
been a new spice in thousands of
no,
years, bud.
there is. Or like, damn, that's a
Yeah.
new sauce. That's a new sauce.
Okay,
Like, I
sauce.
wonder. Yeah, and then you're like,
Okay,
I wonder
I'll
what I
give you
could
that.
put that. Then you're like, I wonder what I could put that sauce on. Like, that sounds good. Like, if you were to make this and put this sauce on this, like that sounds about. They got all the different mayos, all the different breads. Like, I could just walk through Kroger for hours just looking at all the different shit. Like I said, that's an old
No.
man thing.
So well, I don't know if it's an old man thing. That's debatable. But what you're telling me is you cash your check like an illegal immigrant. And you're a dreamer at Kroger, huh? DACA.
But
Huh?
but this is what I do. I cash my check, and then I go through, and it's about usually around 4:30, around the time that we get off work and I make it back here. So I go through the beer aisle, see like what do I want to drink when I get home. Give me a little snack. Sometimes they have the shrimp on sale, so I'll get me a little pound of cooked shrimps. Give me a little cocktail sauce, and I love just getting a bag of chips and a
Yeah.
couple avocados. And that's what I do when I get home. I'll pop open the bag of chips, cut open an avocado, get
Hell
some
yeah.
shrimps, get a beer,
Hell yeah.
and just do the bits.
Friday, bro.
That's Friday. Yeah, that's Friday bits. Because Friday we don't normally cook. Friday we don't normally cook anything. Usually Fridays is sometimes like hey, it's leftover day because we had pizza yesterday. Y'all had this the other day. It's like it's time to clean the fridge out.
Well,
That's usually what we do on Fridays. But no, I was talking about this also because that reminded the mosaic thing. Like, I we haven't said anything, but me and Eddie have been talking a lot. Like we got into back into
Group talk?
cards, back into getting cards, like collecting cards, football cards, baseball
Oh yeah,
cards, and all that kind of
yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
And so we were just talking, yeah, because that's the mosaic is like a series of cards, of
All
football
right.
cards.
Okay.
But that's what that reminded me of because it looks just like that. It's just like those little things.
Nice.
Yeah, but anyway, all around to say like this is what I'm drinking.
Well,
But
I
my
told you
pre,
off.
that was your pre. My pre was some chips and some avocado.
Yeah. Well, yeah. This was my pre-drink because we were getting our sound check on, so I had to have a little something. And I'm excited for the generic summer event. TQ plus
The
H,
LGBTQ
the
plus
G,
H.
the G, the GSEQ plus. But yeah, no, we were messing around with our audio. Thank you for setting me up, Adrian's. But I was gonna tell you about the Friday's leftover night for us too. But I think I've told you and Marlene this. We literally call it like you know how when you go to a pizza joint, you know Greenville Avenue Pizza or you know whatever pizza chain wants to sponsor us. Wink. We that you can order like a sweep the kitchen.
Oh yeah,
So Friday
just like-
nights is sweep the goddamn kitchen. Whatever's in there. What's that? Leftover shrimp. Cool.
Yeah.
What is that? A fajita bone? Okay. Throw that in the stone soup, and that's Friday. And sweep the kitchen Friday.
See, and that used to be, and yeah, I'm sure it was the same way growing up at your mom's house and my house
Yep.
and all the Mexican households. Like
Yep.
you knew when your mom was cleaning out the fridge because it'd be caldo, and it'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, I guess there's all kinds of stuff we got.
There's
we
a
gotta
goddamn there's a weenie in there. Like, Mom, bless up. Who gets the weenie?
Oh shit!
Jesus, man. Man, well, I'm excited. I like your plan to do a little pre, during, and post. Obviously, we're both going to the generic summer event.
We're doing
That's
this
gonna
as a pre, and then tomorrow we'll have some coverage. Hopefully, we'll see if we can get talking to some people. I don't know the layout. I don't know what it looks like. I don't know the but
It doesn't matter.
somewhere here in between, we're gonna have some footage from
In betwixt.
here in
Betwixt
betwixt. We're
the
gonna have some footage from the day tomorrow, and then sometime maybe Sunday or Monday we'll finish it off with some reaction time, and then close this
Yeah.
one off.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. Like they were on. I don't know. I didn't get to take a picture. I went to the bathroom, and I didn't have my phone with me, and they were on the 10 this morning
Damn.
with
Okay.
Noviello
Okay.
on the 10, and
Alright,
they
yeah,
were
okay.
talking about the generic summer events. They showed a little bit of it, and they were kind of promoting it and stuff.
Nice.
I don't know. Maybe there's gonna be a lot of people out there. Of course, they're always downplaying it. You know,
They
being
always downplay it.
self-deprecating and like, hey, maybe there's not gonna be anybody there, but there's gonna be some people.
There's
there.
going to be some people there.
Yeah.
That's one of
Like I
my.
said,
That's one of my.
Yeah, I just don't know what the setup is or what it looks like or anything like that, but we'll see tomorrow.
I couldn't tell you where this place is. Frankly, I'm thinking of Ubering. And also to your point about the part 3. Okay, 6 to 9, just like they said, 6 to question mark, and have the 6 and a question mark kind of do this thing.
They're doing
And just
something.
Have the 6 lay down like they said a couple pods ago, and then the question mark will do its thing, and the 6 will just relax. So 6 to question mark might be part 3 Sunday morning when we're still up
We're still-
and need some menudo.
in
at your-
betwixt,
at your-
in betwixt it.
in betwixt it, it'd be a
Yeah,
Sunday morning.
that last part we don't know when it's gonna come, but it might come right after. We might have
Might
just the
come right-
after. As soon as
Yeah.
it's done, we're just on the
Yeah.
drive home. We'll just do
Yeah.
the pod on the drive home.
Much, yeah, that'd be great. We can, much like my escapades in the Gregshall nature. It might come right after.
I mean,
So,
you know,
but I'm good.
it might grow, it might not.
No, it's gonna be
Yeah.
great. I think one of our plans that we were doing some show prep for the pod. We talked about obviously there's already like a little ecosystem of DZ celebrity fans, right? I want to meet Drop Beth. I want to meet Pollito. Whoever we can get to do a quick hit on the meta glasses or whatever we use to record. That's your alley, and I rely heavily on you for technology. Hey, shout out the $13 JBLs you got me on. No more delay. But yeah, our plan is to link up with people, see who we can see out there, and just engage. And I don't know, it might be a big crowd, might not, but we're gonna have a good time, dude.
I mean, we're gonna
And-
cover it either way. We're gonna cover it the best
Here's the
way
deal,
and the
folks.
fun and the funnest way that we can figure out how.
Here's the deal, folks. I got an actual mic, and I don't know what to do with my hands, but we got powerful stream. Okay, we're gonna get
We
right.
got a powerful stream.
We're gonna get to the facts, like Sean Rabb smoking a cigarette with a glove hand in the dumpster behind the Fox Sports studio. We're gonna get to the facts.
Hey,
of this thing.
that'd be a thing. I don't know if he smokes anymore. We can get catch a smoke with Jake.
Dude, did you hear his bit? Did somebody? And by the way, I'm way behind. I just started May 30th podcast, so I just got through when he.
I think I'm on Tuesday, so I haven't listened to this Thursday or today's, but I think I'm on Tuesday.
All this week I'm behind, and it's a shame. I'm trying to catch up, but there's no way I will. But I think I think the last one I heard, they were talking to Ava about the Savannah Bananas with her fake boyfriend. Is the last one I heard. But they were talking about gosh, I lost it. You're saying Sean Rabb and
or the smoking. Have a smoke with Jake.
Yeah. So somebody sent into to viewer mail, and one of the DFs requested at the generic summer event tomorrow night that they're gonna.
To have like a group smoke out or something. Yes.
So everyone can say. So whoever wants
I remember.
Yes. Whoever wants to, he's gonna bring
they can go ahead and do it at one time, and like
that way
we can all have a smoke with Jake.
Jake can knock it all out. There's a big group, big circle. He said he's gonna bring a pack of American Spirit cigs, and whoever wants to say,
hey, bring Guinness World Records out there to.
hey. I mean, I guarantee you, just organically, it'll be bigger than what they try to do with the Kyles or the Jeffs.
And there wasn't enough people.
They didn't make it. No, a lot of people love nicotine, folks. So
that'd be cool. It'd be a cool bit.
It'd be an experience.
We just need to bring our cigs.
Oh, that's not a problem, sir. Black and Milds are packed.
Hey,
come on, dog.
Not a problem at all.
That's not a problemation here, sir. But I'm excited. We'll have to link up on details. But again, somewhere in the colony, it'll be fun. We'll have full wrap up. But man, it was funny. I haven't gotten a chance to. I've been trying to catch up, so I haven't listened to the ticket. And in honor of, obviously, support both sides.
Yeah. I almost grabbed that shirt.
Great minds.
I was going to grab either a Star shirt or the ticket shirt. Yeah. Just the T-shirt. The ticket shirt that I have is, I think, a little bit bigger, so I kind of wear it as a walking around the house shirt. So it doesn't really fit. It doesn't fit me. Yeah.
As a 90, no bottom.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, you don't know what I'm wearing under here.
Slow down, bro. Just say it slower.
Yeah,
that's good. No, man, it'll be a good time. But I do feel bad because I wanted to get all caught up because I'm sure they've been dropping all kinds of stuff. We got stuff to catch up on, so we'll have to do an extended kind of week wrap up post generic summer event.
This one's all. It's almost like a standalone episode of just the generic summer event. So
Oh yeah.
You know what? You don't have to listen to anything else to know what's going on during this episode.
That's what? I like it. Thank you for freeing me of this burden.
Yeah.
I'm not Catholic, but I had a lot of Catholic guilt going into this pod tonight. So amen. Cheers up. Okay. So what's in honor of our two favorite listening channels, right? The Ticket, the Dumb Zone. Obviously this will be our first summer event with them. We'll see how it goes. I think it's going to be great. What is your earliest memory of your first ticket stock?
I mean, I've only done a couple, maybe.
Was it Irving? Was it us together in Irving?
Yes. Well, which one's the one that's like around Las Colinas? This is the Irving Convention Center, right?
That's the Transformer head.
Yeah, the Transformer. That's the only one I've ever been to. I know at least twice, maybe 3 times, but I know that at least we've been there twice. Yeah.
Yeah, we did Rodman. I was trying to think about this leading up to tonight.
That's what I was trying to remember who was there.
Rodman for sure. We got a picture with Rodman, Gordon.
Yeah, I have those pictures. Yeah. I was just trying to remember what the special guest or the big guest was during that. But it was some of those. I know they weren't because they've been doing them for a long time before that. But they were some of the earlier ones as far as for us.
Yeah. And it was great. It was a whole day. It was fun.
Got a lot of free swag. Back then they didn't have all the AMA rooms, all the separate things. It was more like low rent type thing, but it was still cool because, like I said, all the people that are there for the same thing. You know what I mean? And that's what made it cool. I still have not. I still have yet to see the Time Wasters. We've always been, at least I've always been on the day, because they usually do Time Wasters on Friday, or is it
They
Saturday?
used
Do they close it out?
right. They used to. They now flipped it.
Right, that's
It's a
what I'm
little
saying. But
bit
the
different.
times that I've been, it's never been during the day that they do the Time
No,
Wasters concert.
I haven't. I
So
haven't either.
I've never seen them do that, and I've been wanting to
Yeah,
see that. So
yeah.
maybe this year or next year.
Next year, Plano Event Center. Let's see if we
Yeah,
can go to it. We'll do a comparison contrast. But as far as tomorrow goes, that's what's exciting because we're kind of in on the ground floor.
yeah.
I was telling. Oh, you'll appreciate this. We'll have to do a screenshot and share. But we mentioned, we talked a little bit about it. But I got a new gig as chief of police, and one of my first requests for one of my teammates that does the social media for the company. She was like, "Tell me a little bit about yourself," and she had these little sweet, cute little prompts like, "What do you like better, tacos or nachos?" That kind of bit.
Why does it got to
Generic.
be tacos or nachos? Why can't it be
Exactly. I
tacos
mean,
and spaghetti or tacos and something
or
else?
tacos or pig's feet. I don't
Right?
know. I didn't ask the questions here, sir. But, I'll have to send you the screenshot because I told her no edits. Post it, and she hasn't yet. She loaded it, so I'll have to send it to you when she does. But
All right.
I did a whole Ted Emmerich DZ Easter egg that my good friends growing up in the summers. I'd hang out with my friends Dan and Jake. We totally get in the zone. So I did enough to be recognizable. So we'll have to do a screenshot and how we used to watch American Gladiators on Saturday night.
We need to. We need to actually take that footage and send it to them.
Oh,
As a
dude,
bit.
yes. It'll be up online within the
Yeah.
next week. And
Okay, no, for sure. We got to include it here on the next one or whenever it comes out that we can include it and then
Okay.
find a way
Well,
to send it to them.
We'll upload it. She looked at me with whenever I got into the office, she was like, "Hey," she was like, "So, all I asked you was what skill you wanted to master, and you said you wanted to master the skill of winning the final American Gladiator tennis launcher obstacle course, and then you said that you would watch it with your friends Dan and Jake in the summers, and that you got in the zone, and then you started wondering." Now, because that show was in the 90s, what happened to all those tennis balls and that you hoped they were well?
Yeah.
And she was like, "Is that what you want to post?" I'm like, "Yeah,
Yes.
it's a little bit about me, man."
Yeah.
So,
Just
and
wait
she
till
goes,
just wait till I tell you about my pig.
that'll throw her for a loop whenever the pig had to get sifted at the stock show. At the fat pig stock fair.
Next, you got to memorize that one for next time she wants to do so. You got to memorize the pig.
Oh, I got it memorized. Well, you know what I used to. I know, man. My brain is mush. Anyway, yes. Okay, that'll be
No, but yes, we got to put it up and we got to send it to them.
done. No, it's a done deal. But yeah, we went down a rabbit hole and everyone was doing a pre-ken check. That's a new bit we incorporated to the office. Like I'm doing all kinds of drops and that
And that's the
don't know what
cool
I'm
bit
talking
is like because nobody understands it, and the thing is like even here, I mean even Andy, your wife, my wife,
Nah.
like we do stuff, and even though she listens to the podcast, she listens to the Dumb Zone all the time.
Yeah.
Like she
Yeah.
she subscribes to it, and so she listens to it.
Nice.
Even then, sometimes I throw out bits and she has no fucking idea. So then I'm like, are you listening or are you just hearing it or are you listening? I say, because sometimes I throw bits at her and she's like, she looks at me like, what the hell? Like she doesn't get it.
She's like,
But
"Where's
you know how, we always do. We always talk in drops.
Always.
Now we've just added Dumb Zone drops, but it's, those are a little bit newer, but it's the same thing. Like everything is a drop. Like there's no conversation or sentence or anything that goes by without somebody having to chime in to throw in the the tag.
Everything is everything. No, the best part of the Dumb Zone and tomorrow and the evolution of what these boys have been building is super cool because if you think about it, like they're repurposing the drops from the ticket that we know and love, right? But then those have, like you said, it's a second stage. But the second stage is literally like a morph of a base of Norm with a sprinkling of Blake and the Beehive or whatever, and all of a sudden it really loses people.
It's getting like real meta. Like it's just kind of like getting
meta.
that thing to where like it's like it's new, but it's like in a way they're like instantly becoming deep cuts. Even though they're new, you know what I mean? Even though they're brand new, they're kind of becoming deep cuts because then you have to understand this, but then the reference behind it, and then everything behind it, and then you're like, oh, okay, because it actually does come from a deeper cut. They're just kind of doing their own version of it.
Yes, which is super funny. And speaking of, the boys got what's his name, Henry, the new intern,
Yeah.
and they asked him they got really pissed at him last week.
Yeah.
And they his first 1 or 2 days when they go. Jake asked him when it was his closing remark time, I guess his first time on the podcast, and Jake asked him, "Hey Henry, you're a young man." He's like, had you heard of the Dumb Zone? He's like, "Yeah, my uncle or dad got me in touch with Blake, and I was persistent." And he goes, "Oh, okay." He's like, "Henry, did you know we got sued?" And the dude, like the young boy, was like, "No." And Jake's like, "What the fuck? Like, it just happened."
It's not like it was like 20 years ago when we started this thing. It was like this is in the past year.
Yeah.
So
new listeners every time, but it's funny how they're getting upset because it's like, what do you mean you didn't know we got sued? It was like last year.
That's part of our history, but our history is only like a year old.
and I wish I was telling my wife I wish that I could listen to the Dumb Zone with no ticket ear.
Yeah.
And I wonder how that experience would be. Speaking of the morphing of drops or references or Danny Balls or Feliz Navidad being an earworm.
That's a good example because like Andy, your wife, she doesn't listen to the ticket and never did. So all this is brand new to her. That's why sometimes when she hears something, it just doesn't make any sense or it's weird. Marlene catches some stuff here and there because sometimes I listen to it around her, like the ticket. It's always on, but she still doesn't get all the things. Like I said, I tell her stuff all the time that are like mainstays from the ticket, dude, it like a week doesn't pass where I throw the what about eggs and she's just lost. She's just lost. Like, you're like,
what do you mean? What about them? The prices are high because inflation, Adrian. What do you want? What about?
But things like that, like those are huge, like ticket staple drops. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're just cornerstones. And I was thinking about
speaking of, we even have. I still have the audio from the day that we did the "What About Egg" sign. It was a Chipper that went to the game. What game was it?
It was college football game day.
Yeah, but I don't remember what game it is. But he got the.
Was it?
Because it had to have been SMU or TCU or something.
Hang on, it wasn't when.
But it was out of town.
Yeah.
No, it was because it was on TV.
No, it was. It was game day, but I'm trying to think because I know he did the Boston Fenway Bowl with SMU, but that was COVID, so it couldn't have been that.
Okay.
It was before that. But yes, it was an SMU game, and game day was somehow involved for the other team because we were terrible.
Yeah.
And his What About Eggs got on
got on TV, and then they talked about it on the Musers, and I have the audio from when they talked about that somebody got in with the sign of the What About Eggs.
It's just it's a whole deal. It's a whole deal, man. But that's what's going to make tomorrow exciting because you and I talked about this off the air. We're going to come up with, so the interviews, check. That's easy. That's low-hanging fruit. Engage with the DZ, the little DZ celebrity fans. Get direct access, obviously take pictures. If we can, the gold star would be if we can cut audio from Jake, Dan, Blake, or Clayton. And we can, if I get Clayton, you and I, and we can do a fast food, Reddit.
Fast food, what's new?
What's new? Talk about the what you call it, the Bojangles trip that he had planned, I guess, last weekend. That's how far I am. In Denison or Burleson or whatever. That'll be a win. That'll be a gold star. But the other side is, man, I would just love it. Like I said, if we could capture some kind of on-air recognition, like What About Eggs? Yeah, we're working on that. We're in the lab right now. If we can catch some on-air clip that we can cut that directly references us, that's the mecca.
Yeah, like I said, we'll see what the layout is like tomorrow, but like we might be able to get close enough to them to where you can just ask them something real quick that we can get on video and throw them off somehow with something.
We got it. Yeah, we don't worry, folks. Don't worry. To the tens of tens that are listening, you don't worry, America. We're gonna do it live like Bill O'Reilly.
Let's do this shit live. Just do it live.
Oh, what? Wait. No. I don't have the copy. I don't have it. We gotta go. Oh, we're doing it. Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Roll it. We'll do it live.
Roll it. We'll do it live. And he composes himself. Okay, now coming up in the next hour. That's all we have, folks. Jeez, man.
Now,
No,
but
I'm
having tomorrow and having everybody boozy is gonna make it easy to kind of get
I
everybody to
think
kind
so.
of loosen up a little bit, and
Except
you
for
know,
Jake, obviously. Unless we send him. What if we send him? We're the reason we send him back to rehab. Then they talk about us forever.
hey,
Might be.
then that'll be the little logo on the corner of our thing. That'll be our claim to fame all the time. Just be that little badge.
Sent Jake to rehab again.
We did it.
Yeah, we're in the lab, folks. So we'll have some good stuff live tomorrow, and then do a nice little wrap up. Um, the other thing I wanted to talk about was location wise. I wonder how much they planned on, or if they use like their current demo. Because you know more about this than I do. Geofencing,
Yeah,
technology, microphones.
microphones.
This is you're the technology. You're the CIO here, and what do you do for a living? But I just wonder if they've done kind of that demo research, and based on listening patterns, like if that's how they landed on the colony. I don't know, because they could have done downtown historic Grapevine and
Yeah,
just
yeah. A lot of
given a
times I'm
feel.
thinking, because again, I don't know what this place is.
I have no idea.
I'm guessing it's either a sponsored thing,
Yeah,
I'm
because they have the
guessing because, like I said,
relationship.
I don't know what it is, like what it actually is. If it's like
I don't know.
some place within like a shopping center, if it's like a ranch, like I have no idea what the actual setup is. I haven't
Yeah,
even looked it up or anything.
I haven't either. I haven't
But
either.
just by the pictures they showed and the video they showed this morning when they were on Fox, it just looks like it. I mean, there's a stage, so there's like a stage, like this open area. But again, I don't know what else is around. I don't know if it's just a standalone place, or you know how a lot of these things are like, because it's called what, the local shacks at the colony, or
Sure.
like
No,
the
Austin
thing
Ranch.
like,
The local
yeah, at
shacks at
Austin
Austin
Ranch,
Ranch
yeah.
in the colony.
Yeah, and then there's like all these things are now like that now, like the what is it, like the
Like
Nebraska
Legacy West
Furniture Market? Yeah, like everything's something at like this place. I don't know if
at
it's like an
Grant. Yeah.
area or a shopping center
Yeah.
or an entertain. Like Texas Live. You know what I mean? There's restaurants that are in there, and it's like this at Texas Live
Yeah.
by the
Yeah. Yeah.
ballpark type thing, Globe Life. Like I said, I don't know what the setup is or what it looks like. I
Let me
might
tell you
look it up
something.
later I'm gonna look it up on
Don't
my
do
phone
it.
later just to see.
Yeah. Why don't you look it up on your phone? Jesus. I would advise you don't. Now here's why. Let me tell you something, brother. I got a hot sports opinion. And it's part of your beating up an old lady at Walmart because she wouldn't let you scan the way you wanted to, run the ball light.
Veto's
I,
not that old yet, light, but he's
now
getting
with
there.
less calories, like Lone Star Light. No, let me tell you something, brother. I don't. I speaking of meta, back in the day, mom and dad would drop all us heathens off at the mall, right? And then where would we go? Arcade, right? Sam Goody, listen to the CD du jour, and then we'd always end up in the food court.
Yeah,
I don't want food court hang. I don't like it. I don't like Legacy Hall. No, no disrespect.
yeah,
I don't. Texas Live is fine. All these little, ooh, it's cool. You can pick your
yeah,
stall. No. That's a food court.
yeah. It's just
What are we doing?
it's just a fancier food court.
So you're saying the best part of the mall is now what we've adopted, which is a food court.
Yeah,
What are we doing here?
yeah,
Tell
no,
us.
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I get it because I have very much menu indecision. Maybe that's part of my reasoning for hating it.
It's too many
'Cause I don't know.
options.
I don't know why there's too many options. I feel like the Joker in The Dark Knight, the best Batman movie ever made. I can't.
Yeah, that's all.
What would I? I don't know what I'd do if I caught one.
Like the dog that chases the car and the
Yeah,
tire. Like, well, what are you gonna
yeah.
do when you get one?
If
You
you
don't
let me
know.
loose in a food hall, I'll get diabetes and they'll have to roll me out. I don't understand.
They
But
do it
anyway,
so they do it so you can do the Dan bit and get a burger from here and fries from over there, and maybe get a roll of sushi from back there, and like
hey,
all.
you got a check cashing place in there. Bob's your uncle,
Yeah.
Bubba. No, but hey, to roll back on that, by the way, I forgot to mention on your bank talk.
Mhm.
I don't like the new bank bits either. We're in the same boat. We
Yeah.
went from one bank to the other, and now if you got a check or if you get a cash, and I used to be able to deposit it down the street, and now
Yeah.
I got to go to like City Place, which I mean, God bless it,
It's
but
just
I'll
like I
get
said. I don't know
murdered.
why they make it so hard, but they make, like, I have my own check. They make it a pain in the ass. But let somebody try to take some money from me, and they don't know how they did it. like somebody just took it with no problems, just easy as shit. They can take my money out, but they make it a hassle for me to put money in.
Yeah.
You know, it's like this is the thing always got me too when you go to the bank and deposit. They want to see your ID. It's like I'm depositing a check. Who the like really like you? I gotta make sure that this is me. What putting money into somebody's account? Like
the BlackBerry, like
you know what I'm saying? Like taking out, I get. Putting in, like, why do you care who's putting money where? Just put it wherever I tell you to put it.
Yeah, just put it.
You know what I'm saying?
Do your job. Yeah, because what if we want to get a Venmo credit card for an unhoused person we meet on the
Right?
guardrail, like Blake?
Yeah, what if I'm depositing for somebody else? Like, you don't know.
You don't know. You just shut your mouth.
Old man bits, I'm telling you.
Old man bits, I swear. We need to come up with a name for it, but it's a whole seggy, and that's for sure. Did you hear that? By the way, did you hear the Blake conundrum with the unhoused person he met on the guardrail? And now he's stuck paying him $25, and a bunch of DFs are like contributing, sending Blake Venmo money. And now,
see, and I kind of get at the like this is one of those things, right? That like it's hard it's hard not to be judgy. You know what I'm saying?
Fair.
Like I used to be one of those too that like I'm not giving this dude money because he's just gonna go and fucking blow it on this, you know. And I've slowly turned into like, you know what? I if I'm doing it for a good reason, then I did my part. You do what you think is the best for you. You know what I'm saying? If you think that taking my money and going buying cigarettes or a 24 ounce or whatever, then you know what I mean? That's it. Like I can't worry about like you start worrying about what people are doing, like that becomes a thing, but we're human. And so you do it just like you were saying, like I get it, because if I was in that situation, if I was on the other side, right? And I was like, somebody's giving me $25, it's like, man, if I go cheap, that's like $5 a day. I could eat every day. I could eat something every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he's like, the first thing he does, he goes to like Torchy's tacos and shit, and like
and he gets
it off on one meal.
He gets a fucking Democrat or a Lone Star Light and 3 Democrat tacos.
But then it's like, but then I also see the other side. It's like, if I was that way and I never got to get some of that shit, I'd be like, you know what? I got some money. Let me go get something that I don't ever have an opportunity to get. So I kind of see both sides of it. You know what I'm saying? I kind of see like the both. Yeah.
Treat yourself. Well, I will say.
Yeah, exactly. Like I never get to do this. Like I've eaten tacos and I've eaten Burger King, I've eaten McDonald's, you know, when I can or whatever, but I never had $25 to go to Torchy's or to go to Fuzzy's or what, you know, whatever. So like I get it.
Live like a king.
Yeah.
Live like a king. Yeah, no, that was a funny 3 episode arc that they keep messing with Blake. Blake's
and it's funny because he can see all the charges, so then you kind of make up your own storyline of like how his day is going and his week is going, what he's doing. He's like, well, he went over here and he spent like $2 at, you know, this gas station, and then he went to McDonald's and spent this much money, and then so it's like you kind of get an idea of like what he's up to.
It's a big social experience. I tell you this. It's one thing I do want to ask Blake is how he's doing. How's that little guy doing? Because he's had a bad. Well, I'm 1 week behind, but he had a bad week last week.
I blame it on the mustache. Ever since he got a mustache, like he's been a different Blake ever since he started growing the mustache.
Well, good thing Muzzy May is done. Muzzy May is over, and I hope I see him clean shaven. But we probably won't tomorrow. But
no, I think they made him keep it through the event at least.
I mean, he looks like a cop, but that's up to him. No, the one thing I thought was funny is that so he got kicked in the shin for that, and then the second part, sometime last week, golly, I sent it to you on Slack, but it was funny because it was just kind of a non really segment related thing, but they were talking about that's what it was. They were doing viewer mail, and one guy owns a company. And he emails Dan, and he said, "Hey, So he said, look, I'll sponsor a trip to France just to see Blake get in a plane and go to France." And what does Blake say? He goes, "What a waste for what? What does he get out of it?
Like, what does he get out of it?"
And Jake and Dan just jump on it. That's like, what do you? And I've never heard Jake say like, you know, the F word so loud, and like He goes, "What are you, an effing moron?" And then Dan jumps in. He's like, "What do you think we're doing?" He's like, "I think we need to take Blake off the sales team."
And the
It's
thing
like, I
is,
don't,
that normally it's Blake calling out Dan because he's like, let's not like, do you not know how this works? Like, you have to get, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's usually the one that has to correct Dan, or even sometimes even Jake about like,
Jake,
hey guys, like, this is
it's
how we,
money.
yes, this is how we bring in money or whatever.
I just thought it was great because he's gotten
I think he was
dogpiled.
too occupied or too, deep into the having to
The
travel
friend.
thing that yes,
Yeah.
that he just was trying to kick an excuse real quick of like, hey,
Yeah, what is he gonna
why would we
get?
even do that? Like, what is he gonna get at? It doesn't make any sense.
Dude, they hounded his ass for like 2 or 3
Yeah,
episodes because of that, and I loved it. That's what it was because Blake reminds me of a lot of like Andy and my wife. Like she'll see things through in her mind immediately, and she'll be like, no, like because this that, and the other. But as soon as he heard I got to fly to France, he shut down quick. He was like,
that's it. He was
no.
no longer thinking about business.
No, it was about personal, like space and not having to fly overseas. Oh man, that was it
He
was
didn't
good
even
stuff.
consider the all expenses paid because hey, they're
Nah, he didn't
sponsoring
care.
this, so we can
He didn't
just
care
get to
about.
go. No, he was just thinking about, damn, I gotta go to France.
Nah, that's all he was worried about, and I loved it. But
Kill, kill, kill.
yeah, yeah, don't do worry, freaking Jake. What are you, an effing moron? It stopped down the whole damn show. It was
There's
good.
a
It was
lot of
good time.
Yeah, there's a lot of moments like that where sometimes it feels like it gets tense, but you don't. I mean, I don't know if they're like. I mean, I think that, it's like us. They're really good friends. Like when you say
Yeah,
something, it sounds tense, but it's really not. It's
it's
just
not.
kind of that's how it. That's how they roll
Yeah. Well,
type thing. But
and I think also it comes really down to this is their thing, and they're open, they're honest and vulnerable about like, hey, we got bills. Like
yeah,
we're kind of making yes, to your point, they're self-deprecating even about this major event that's going to happen
yeah,
tomorrow, and it's going to be a success.
yeah,
It's organic, it's doing it the right way, but they're in charge, and because they're in charge, I know you've noticed, but bad radio, and then later, the dumb zone or the hang zone, and then all that bit when they were on air through Cumulus, they fought like
yeah,
for real, tense fought.
yeah,
But now that it's their thing, I'm wondering, what do you think? In my opinion, I think it's like, hey, we can cut on each other. We're friends, like you
yeah,
said, but there's no real fights because they're like, hey, at the end of the day, this is our thing,
yeah.
and
And
we're
I think
working on
also,
this thing.
and I think
And
also maybe
the
that's what I'm
stress
saying. I
too.
think maybe some of that in the past was legit,
Yeah,
you know, because the dynamic was different. Like everybody, yes, they're a team, but everybody's looking out for themselves too.
yes,
Like you work for a company and like, yeah, you're looking out for yourself and
yeah,
you're stressed about whatever's going on. Here, you're more like, hey, we're on the same boat.
yeah,
Like we're in this together. They've
yeah,
probably gotten closer going through whatever they've had to go through. Also,
yeah.
so they've gotten closer because of
Jake,
that. And they
uh,
understand that, like, hey, yeah, we have all this shit, but it's different. We can still, we're friends. We can still get mad at each other
yeah,
and disagree with each other and scream at each other. But like, we know we're in this shit together, and it's a
yeah,
different, a different kind of dynamic and a different kind of back and forth. But yeah, like I said, you can tell because they'll get into it and then they'll just get back to joking and like,
yeah,
bits like, like
yeah,
friends do.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They
Like
might
real
have been
big.
friends before, but I think now they might be closer friends because, like I said, now they've been through the struggle together. They're in this together. They know they got to make this shit work together. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Well, let me tell you something, brother. When you're getting sued and you hug another man as you walk him to his porch, like Dan did with Jake, I mean that changes you.
that's
That changes you. No, and
those
no,
are the kind of things that change you.
no. But in all honesty, I think you're right. I think you hit on it. These are friends. They were friends back, at the
Yeah,
ticket, but now they're friends and it comes out through the microphone. It comes
yeah,
out organically because like the curtains pulled.
yeah,
This is their thing. They can talk about their business and they don't have to worry about ratings. They
yeah,
do worry about subscribers, but it's different. Just being pure friends. I think that's why they're going to succeed and have
yeah.
succeeded. You look at all the DZ consortium of businesses, and
Hmm.
I don't even know who Silverback Construction is. I have no idea. But just because they're aligned with them, I'm like, cool.
Yeah,
But they've built this thing, right? Adam Romo and and now obviously Community Mechanical and Qualis, title sponsor. Like they just kind of built this thing organically, and they're truly invested. The companies are truly invested
yeah.
in them,
And
and
that's the cool
therefore,
thing. Like you said earlier, that's the cool thing about tomorrow is like
yeah,
we weren't there for the beginning of the ticket. I mean, we kind of were there listening, and
Yes.
everything. But I mean, I was in high school when the station started. I was like a junior in high school when the station started. You know what I mean? So it's not like we could go anywhere. No, you were younger than me, so you were even younger than that. So it's kind of cool being here at the very beginning of this. If it goes as long as that, to be like, hey, we were there from day one. And even
Yeah.
if not day one, month one,
Yeah.
year one,
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? We attended the first ever generic,
Yeah.
summer event, like all these
Yeah.
things that we can do. You've been to, a couple of the remotes and stuff. So it's like all this stuff is like we're on the ground floor.
Hmm.
Like I said, the cool thing now would be to actually like get to meet them and see if we can
Yeah.
get something going. Like I said, even if we could
Yes.
get like a minute, 30-second interview or something with them, just
Yeah.
saying something, let them know what we're
Yeah.
doing. You got to work on your elevator pitch, your little
Oh,
15-second elevator pitch of what we do. We do this
what it is we
podcast
do.
kind of based on them, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
and, that kind of
Hey.
thing. So that you can throw it out, you got 15, 20 seconds to just say whatever you want to say,
Right.
and that's it.
Oh
Because
yeah.
I think there'll be opportunities for that
I,
tomorrow.
I for sure know that we can tomorrow organically.
Yeah.
And listen, we've got a parachute, brother, as a failsafe. I've already asked for Christmas and Father's Day. Hey, just get me to a sit-in. If you just got a Venmo debit card, just get me and Adrian
Just
in the dumber zone to a sit-in. It's like six
we
ninety.
we need to add the little QR code on here for
Get
like
us
just
to
send
a
$1,
sit-in.
$2. Just send a buck, $2
Listen,
until,
brother.
until we can do it.
Listen, if I can bring it down a little bit, let's dim the lights a little bit. Everything helps. Okay, look at our eyes. Everything helps. Get us to a sit-in.
Do you want to get better? Do you want your life to get better?
Yeah. What's the deal? Then
Do you
help
want
us.
your prayers answered?
Huh? Yeah.
You want
You
God to
go
do good by you?
prosperity gospel? You just went full Joel Osteen. He will shine on you if you give us $2 for a sit-in.
If you want good luck for the week, just send us $2. Just send us
Ah,
$2.
that's fair.
Good luck for the
That's
week.
that's fair to me.
We need, like I said, we need a little Cash App QR code right there. You can scan it and
It just keeps going up. It's like the old high school fundraiser. It's got the red balloon thermometer bit. It's like
you gotta fill it with the
$40
marker.
away
You
from
go
your
write the
goal.
marker.
Hell yeah, I'm down. No, but I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome to get to do it with you and the gang. And yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be a fun time. But,
No,
we'll
for
report
sure.
back. We'll report back and have have a grand old time on this three-parter. But yeah, man. Closing remarks. What do you got?
I said we'll see how it goes tomorrow. I'm sure. I mean, it's gonna be fun either way.
It will be.
Like I said, it's just we might we might end up at Waffle House again, or because it looks like they
After.
said they ordered. They were just talking about it on the last podcast I was listening, that they said, hey, we're ordering this many cases of Lone Star, and
Whoa.
and that Jake said, yeah, double that. You gotta have
Dang.
plenty of that shit out there.
Whoa.
And I'm sure there'll be, like, they also got Tito's and all that as sponsors, so
You know that's my Achilles heel, man. Is that sweet, sweet nectar of the gods, Tito's. You know how I
so
get.
no, we'll see how it goes. See if my old ass can handle it.
I mean, I'm right there
I
with
think
you,
I think
brother.
more than anything is gonna be, we'll see how the weather is, because it's gonna be a hot one.
Yeah, we'll be ready. I
Yeah.
mean, hell, I mean, again,
I mean, we've been through it. It's just,
we've gone
a
through.
little bit older now.
We're a little bit older. We've gone through tailgates where it's like 180 degrees outside of Cowboy Stadium
Yeah.
every other week, every other home game. We don't have to beat out the event. We just got to beat out the sun.
Yes.
You know, we just got.
And the thing
fine.
is, like, even they say 6 to 9, but even at 9 o'clock, it's still fucking daylight out
All
here.
right. I mean, shit. 7:37 right now. And
That's what I'm saying.
my
And the
red-
sun's still, like, yeah, it's still a while before the sun goes down.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Hey, yeah, don't fund me, but like me and the sun don't mix. I got that
No.
sensitive. I got sensitive light Spaniard skin. Let me tell you why, Adrian. Because the Spanish conquistadors came over to Mexico and just raped the f out of the Aztecs, and then I
Hey.
was born later.
You got lucky. I got Aztec on Aztec love, so
That's,
I didn't get your color.
seems like you're a pure blood to me, is what you're saying, brother. Nah, man. Nah. Closing remarks. I'm just excited to get to hang out with you. No, that's not SG. Yes, it's SG.
Yes, it is, and it's
Yeah,
okay.
it is. And it's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be a
Not that
blast.
there's anything wrong with it.
Not there's anything wrong with that. We make fools of ourselves. Make sure I wear a helmet near the end of the night because I might crash into a wall as per usual.
This is gonna be the hardest part for you.
Yep.
It's not the sun.
Go on.
It's not the drinking. It's not the walking. It's not the anything. It's gonna be that bedtime.
Yeah, yeah.
That bedtime gonna sneak up on you.
Okay, we got.
That's what you're gonna have to take your little nap Saturday during the day.
Oh, listen, trust me. I'm pre-gaming a little bit, but tomorrow, Bob's your uncle. I'm gonna be straight laced. Okay?
Start it there.
I'm gonna take it easy. All right. No day drinking tomorrow. I'm gonna shotgun a Celsius on the way up, and then we'll see. Yes.
See, when we get there, that's a different story.
That's a different story. Yeah, then we ramp up. Nah, man. Hey, dude. Well, shout out, man, on the new setup. I love it. Love it. Sounds great.
We'll see how it goes. And here in betwixt, we're talking. But like I said, we're gonna time travel. Right after this, we're gonna go to footage, and then we'll come back to.
I'm gonna have a bruise. I'm gonna have a bruise, and I'll be in a sling. Yeah, man, that was a great event.
I won't even be here, and you'll be like, "Yeah, we're sad to announce." I mean, we just started this thing, but
you're gonna be in a deadwood casket with pennies over your eyes, man. He went the way he wanted to.
Hey, he made it through one generic summer event. That's all he wanted. He just wanted to make it through one.
Man, dude. Well, shout out, brother. Good times. Part 1 in the can. Let's do it.
I'll catch you on the other side.
Yeah.
Sandwich this together.
Push them together. We'll push them together.
Yeah. We'll push them together.
And scene.